All right, so looking at our notes here, I'm going to draw those PV diagram. Okay, so here we're going to draw our projection as a pressure specific volume. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw inside of here. A vapor dome. Okay, this is not an exact vapor dome. It's just a representation of what that vapor dome should look like, could look like. Okay, and I'm going to draw through this. I'm going to draw a line of constant temperature. So this here is a line of constant temperature. Temperature is equal to constant. Now we could have a lot of lines of constant temperature. There's a lot of lines of constant temperature that go in here, but they all kind of follow the same pattern. Okay, they all come down and to the right. Okay, down and to the right. On the top of this dome right here, this is our point. This is called our critical point. Okay, our critical point. Okay, and what I'm going to say here is that everything over here on this side of our diagram, this is going to be a liquid. This is our liquid region over here, liquid. And everything on this side of our diagram, to the left of the critical point is liquid. To the right of the critical point is a vapor. And underneath that vapor dome is going to be a liquid vapor mixture. Okay, that is what we have to talk about. Now, when you are a liquid and you are at a constant temperature, you are going to go to a point. Maybe you're following down this point. We'll see this here in a minute. Until you get to this location right here, and everything on this line, everything on this side of the line of this dome, this line is very important. That this line here is going to represent. This is going to be where you have a saturated liquid. Everything there in yellow is going to be a saturated liquid. And then on this other side of the curve, as we go down this way, everything on this side is going to be a saturated vapor. Those are very important words. When you see a problem that says you're a saturated liquid, you know you're on that line. You're past the critical point over to the left. When you're a saturated vapor, you know you're past the critical point. You're on that line somewhere over there on the right. Okay? We need to be able to draw a PV diagram very similar to this, and we need to be able to label these parts of that diagram. Okay, that's a PV diagram. The other diagram that we have to deal with is called a TV, a temperature-specific volume diagram. So let's draw a TV diagram. A TV diagram is going to be very similar. We're going to draw this vapor dome. Okay, this is the vapor dome. And now we're going to draw a line of constant pressure. The line of constant pressure is going to go up to the right. So this is going to be pressure is equal to constant. So it looks exactly the same, except for this line of pressure is opposite direction that the line of temperature goes. And all sorts of lines of pressure would go up, and they would all go like this. They would all go like this. Okay, I need to make sure it's a straight line here. They would all go like this. Right? Now, again, on the top of this, we are going to have this point here is our critical point. And we're going to say that everything to the left of that critical point, this is going to be a liquid. Sorry, liquid, yes. And everything to the right of this is going to be a vapor. For a moment there, I thought I made a mistake. And everything underneath the dome is going to be a liquid vapor. Okay, same. Everything's the same there. And so you're not going to be surprised when I say that this line over here on this side is going to be what? It's going to be a saturated liquid. And everything on this side is going to be a saturated vapor. I want you to be able to draw these things from memory. I want you to be able to understand each and every part of a TV and PV diagram. I want you to be able to draw a TV and PV diagram and be able to locate the state on these TV and PV diagrams, which we're going to show you here later on every one of your homework assignments. I believe that if you use this and kind of can use this as a guide, as a helper to help you set the state, you will start to catch on with this much faster than if you don't visualize and see these two diagrams. Okay? So let's go back and we're going to concentrate more on the TV diagram that we have here. The TV diagram is going to be the one I'm going to work with the most, because I think it's the most, the one that you most resonate with, because you see it more often in your everyday life. So we'll stop here and we'll go and look in detail on a TV diagram.